big time, pal!
On the mean streets of Gadgetzan.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Hello, this is AmigoGP, and it's official, Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, it's coming on 1 December. And before I start the review, it's time for Would You Rather? And today's question is, would you rather A. face Juraxes in a karaoke competition?
We are the Explorers League, and we are a league of explorers!
Or B. face the Flame Juggler in a juggling competition?
It's getting hot in here!
As always, please leave your answer and why did you chose that? Answer in the comments, and if you want to see the other reviews, the links are on the right. And if you like and want to support my channel, the link for the subscribing button is on the bottom right of the screen. The first card is for Hunter. Alley Cat, 1 mana 1/1, Battle Cry, summon a cat. So this is compared to Living Roots, and it's a very good card because it's a Battle Cry and not a Death Rattle. So you can use Abusive Sergeant, Infested, or any other buffing cards on this cute little cat that Blizzard has given to us. This is the next level of Tiny Fin. The next one is Smuggler's Crate. 1 mana, give a random beast in your hand, +2/+2. So at turn 1 you can give your beast +2/+2, and then on the second round, if that buff hit the 2-cost beast, you can summon a very powerful beast on turn 2. We saw that on the stream. It's very good for a beast hunter deck or a mid-range hunter deck in general. And the last card for Hunter is Hidden Cage. 2 mana secret. After your opponent plays a minion, give a random minion in your hand +2/+2. So this card may be good, but it's not fantastic because your opponent will be confused because, oh my god, did he play Hidden Catch or did he play Snipe? Or did he play Freezing Trap, Explosive Trap? So this card gives your opponent more time to think, to not play a lot of cards so easily, because he can be punished in either way, even if he plays good or even if he plays bad. The last card for Druid is Celestial Dreamer. 3 mana, 3/3, Battle Cry. If you control a minion with 5 or more attack, gain 2/2. So in Arena this is spectacular. In Constructed, if you manage to get a 5 attack minion or more, then it's very good. Not awesome, but still a very good card for tempo. If you manage to get a very big card in the early game, you innervate something big, and then you put this on turn 3, is very good. Or if you use the new cards from this expansion to ramp up very fast, it's the same, very good. Interesting card. May see play. For the mage we have Freezing Potion, 0 mana, freeze a minion. So we have synergy with Shattering. If you get from Catalyst Tome or Babbling Book, it's a 0 mana spell, so it's kind of a nerf for when you get it from the card that gives you a random potion. It's still very good for stalling the enemy for killing you. It's still a decent card, not very bad like the community says it is. The next card is Cryomancer, 5 mana, 5/5, Battle Cry, gain 2/2 if an enemy minion is frozen. So Freezing Potion is good for this minion, but when do you have a situation when you freeze an enemy minion and you use Cryomancer to get a buff? Frostbolt is one card that I can think of that is good, because you stall an enemy with 4 health and then you summon a 7/7, and then the next turn you ping that enemy that had 1 health, and then you have a 5 mana 7/7 for the opponent to deal with. Interesting card, may see play, but I don't know if it's gonna have an archetype. The next card is Greater Arcane Missiles. Shoot 3 missiles at random enemy minions, deal 3 damage each. So this is very powerful. I wonder how this will scale with spell power like Malagos, Azura Drake, Talnos, but It won't see play in your deck, but it will see play because of Babbling Book, Kabbalist Tome, Ethereal Conjurer, and the animation we saw on the stream was awesome. It's just poosh, psh, psh, just like a big heavy missile hitting your face and your minions. Oh god. For Priest, we have Cabal Songstealer, 5 mana 5/5 Battlecry, silence a minion. So Silent Priest may be a thing. Just joking. This is a good card for the new Jade Golem archetype for Druid to silence the Death Rattle for like Aya Blackpaw, for not summoning the other Jade Golem or other Death Rattle minions that have Jade Golem, or even for Sylvanas or other Death Rattle minions that are very sticky on the board or have very powerful effects. And the other card for Priest is Greater Healing Potion, 4 mana, restore 2 health to all friendly characters. Don't use it with Arcanine. Promise. Is not good. But for Priest, it's a meh mechanic because Priest can heal. But it's a potion, so Mage can abuse it. So even Warlock can abuse it. And in Warlock, let's just say it's insane. Because you can life tap 6 times and then you Greater Healing Potion again. The community also stated that this card is anti-Alexstrasza synergy, because it will get you back to 27 for not, Freeze Mage OTK you down. So this card is very good. For Rogue, we have Shadow Rager, 3 mana 5/1 stealth. I cannot talk much about this card, but it's very powerful in stat of the Ragers, because it has stealth and you need to have AoE. But in Constructed, Ravaging Ghoul, Whirlwind, any AoE effect can kill this thing instantly. And the next card for Rogue is Lucky Do Buccaneer, 6 mana 5/5 Battlecry. If your weapon has at least 3 attack, gain 4/4. In this expansion we have a lot of mechanics that give your weapon more attacks, so this is very good. Not very awesome, but very good. And even Rogue has poisons to upgrade their daggers for more attack, or weapons that have more attack. It's a good card, and it is a pirate, and maybe Pirate Rogue will be a thing, not meta defying, but for fun, a fun thing. For Shaman we have Finders Keepers, 1 mana, discover a card with Overload and Overload 1. So many people say this card is bad, but it's not. In the late game it's a very good card because it costs only 2 mana and you can discover a spell. Maybe Malagos Shaman will return with this card because there are a lot of overload spells and even weapons in Shaman. It's very good, but don't play it on turn 1. Trust me, you wouldn't like to have 2 turns, only 1 mana crystal. The next card is Lotus Illusionist, 4 mana 3/5. After this minion attacks a hero, transform into a random 6-drop. So this can be seen in Evolved Shaman, and it's a very interesting card because there are a lot of good 6-drops. It can even transform in Sylvanas or any other new 6-drop cards. But my question is, if the priest manages to steal this card and attack the Shaman's face and the new 6-drop, will it return to the Shaman or will it stay at the priest, with the priest? That's a very interesting mechanic that we need to test that thing. But this card is very good, has good stats, and play your luck and you can get a free Sylvanas. For the Warlock we have Blast Crystal Potion, 4 mana, destroy a minion and 1 of your mana crystals. Many people say this spell is bad, but in the early game it's not. If you have 10 mana, it's not the end of the world if you lose a mana crystal, but it's very situational. When, for example, the druid ramps up a very big minion, you have to destroy it, and this potion does the job right. Crystal Weaver, 4 mana 5/4, Battlecry, Grieve, all your minions 1/1. So this maybe see play in Demon or discard Warlock. It's very good for buffing your demons, and it's very good with Imp game boss because it can summon more imps or any other demons that can summon other demons, or Zoo, you can just flush your board out, and then Crystal Weaver, and you have a bigger and stronger board. The next card is Unlicensed Apothecary. Whenever you summon a minion, deal 5 damage to your hero, and this card has 5/5 for 3 mana. It's very powerful, it's very strong. The opponent has to think, should I eliminate it or should I let this card on the board? But the combo with this is Violet Illusionist, because on your turn Violet Illusionist lets you be immune, so you can summon other minions on the board. It's still a very good card for tempo, and it gives the opponent time to think, should I eliminate this or should I let this on the board for my opponent to not summon other minions. In Zoo it's very bad. The next card is Cabal Trafficker. 6 mana 6/6. At the end of your turn, add a random demon, so you always have guaranteed for 1 card. If it lives long enough for the second round, its value 6 mana 6/6 for 2 cards. It's very good. The random demons, I don't know what you get. You can get Jiraxis. In Wild you can get Mal'Ganis. You can get any good minion, even Void Terror, Succubus, any other minions of demon-like I cannot think about now, but it's still a very good card. And the last one is the legendary one, Cruel, the Unshackled Battle Cry. If you have no duplicates in your deck, summon all demons from your hand, and it's a 9 mana 7/9. So when will this card be C? Well, Cabal Trafficker can give it you for free, or I don't know, we can make a demon deck out of it. But when do you have a lot of demons in your hand? When? In Wild, of course, this will be seen because Mal'Ganis. But it's still a very interesting and cool card, and we have finally a demon, a big one, a big strong minion for the Warlock. For Warriors we have Public Defender, 0 mana 0/7 Taunt. So Taunt Warrior may be a thing, because you can bolster it, give it 2/2, or with Stolen Goods you can give it 3/3. It's very good for anti-aggro decks. It's very good with no, just aggro, nothing else. In a control matchup it's worse, it's bad, but you can get it for free from I Know a Guy. The next card is Sleep with the Fishes, Loving the Art. 2 mana, deal 3 damage to all damaged minions. So Ravaging Ghoul, with this card you have a mini Flame Strike for 5 mana. But with Wild Pyromancer and Whirlwind you have for 5 damage board clear. That's even more insane. But it's still a good card, and it's the first board clear for Warriors that is not how is that called? Brawl. Yes, that's the card, Brawl. This is the first combo clear out the board that is not Brawl, and it's guaranteed to kill all the minions. It's not going to let the big one live. The next card is Cobalt Grapplehammer, legendary, 2 mana 2/2 Battle Cry. Give all weapons in your hand and deck +1. So Pirate Warrior may return and may be a thing, but this card may be good in Aggro Warrior with weapons, you know, face. It can make your Fiery War Axe a 4/2, or other weapons more stronger. It's a very good card. It's cheap, you can play it, and you have a buffed up weapons if you manage to get them. But it says hand and deck, so everybody wins, but the warrior wins more. The next card is Naga Corsair, 4 mana 5/4 Battle Cry, give your weapon +1. So in Rogue and Warrior this is a very good card. In Aggro Warrior it's excellent, in Weapon Warrior the same, in Pirate Rogue maybe for fun, but it's still a very good card to give you, and it gives your weapon +1 attack for very sticky minions like Azura Drake that has 4 health, for any other minions that has 4 health for 5 for your weapon. For your weapon to give more attack. The next one is Ancient Blossom, 6 mana 3/6 Taunt. So the new Shaman card, Illusionist, that turns into a 6-drop, it may turn into this card. but it's still a very good card for Taunt. In Arena it's awesome, in Constructed it won't see play, or maybe I'm wrong and will see some play, but it's still a very interesting card and the art is very good. The Gadgetzan Socialite, 2 mana, 2/2 battle cry, heal 2. So this is power creep for Voodoo Witch Doctor, which is 1 mana 2/1. But it's still a very good card in Reno decks, because those decks need a lot of heal until you draw your Reno. It's very good in Priest if they want a new 2-drop, even though they got a new 2-drop, but if that 2-drop is not good, they can use this 2-drop. With Arcanine they can combo it, or you can heal your Northshire Cleric to draw a card. Very good card. The next card is Streetwise Investigator, 5 mana 4/6 battle cry. Enemy minions loses stealth, so it's flare with a body, and it's neutral to all classes. It's very good. Maybe Blizzard are stating that Stealth Rogue will be a thing, it will be too powerful and we will need 2 of these cards in every deck. But it's still a very good card and it's a very useful tool if the stealth mechanic will be busted. The next card is Street Trickster, Demon, 3 mana 0/7, spell damage +1. Interesting card, you can get it from the new Warlock that gives you random demon. It's not very powerful, it's still good. It gives you 1 spell damage for your Soulfire, your Hellfire, or any other damage pairs, your Mortal Coil even. It's good, not fantastic, but it's very good. The next card is the Red Mana Worm, 5 mana 2/6. Whenever you cast a spell, gain 2 attack. Many people ask, is it permanent? Yes, it is. This is the big brother of Mana Worm. It's very good, and one deck I'm thinking this deck will see play is in Auctioneer Rogue, Miracle Rogue. It's very good, you can give it stealth, and then on the next turn you just spell, and you have a big minion to attack your opponent. Very good card, may see play. The next card is Small Time Buccaneer, 1 mana 1/2. This has 2 attack while you have a weapon, so it's just like Cogmaster but for weapons. So Pirate Rogue, Pirate Warrior, Weapon Warrior and Weapon Rogue gain this with a buff. This is very good for those 2 classes, or maybe Paladin even, or Shaman, but let's be serious, only the Pirate decks can abuse this mechanic. The next card is Wizard Tunneler, 1 mana 1/1, Death Rattle, shuffle this minion into your opponent's deck. So if you have 2 in your opponent's deck and your opponent plays a Reno style deck, they are screwed. They cannot play Reno or any other cards that say if you have no duplicates until they can get the Weasel out of their decks. The next card is Blubbering Baron, 3 mana 1/1. Whenever you summon a minion with Battle Cry while this is in your hand, gain 1/1. So this is just like Bolvar 4 Dragon, but it's for Battle Cry. So Battle Cry Shaman maybe, or Battle Cry something, but it's very good if you have this in your hand. If not, it's very terrible. If you manage to get this card early, very good. If not, sorry, but it's very good card. The next card is Defiant Cleaner, 6 mana 5/6 Battle Cry, silence a minion with Death Rattle. So we have an answer to Sylvanas or any other Death Rattle cards. It's very expensive, but it has a big body, and you know, you pay for 5/7 and you destroy a Death Rattle from a minion. Very good stats, very high price, but still a very good card. The next card is Raffian, 6 mana 4/5 Town, Battle Cry, draw cards until you draw one that is not a dragon. So in dragon decks this is very good. It's compared to Azura Drake if you draw only 1 card, but it's not a problem because you play the Taunt, but if you draw more cards the value increases. This maybe we'll see in some decks for only 1 draw to have the Taunt, but in dragon decks it's a must. You can have infinite value with this card. The next card is Jinjo the Shark, 4 mana 5/4. Whenever this attacks, both players draw until they have 3 cards. So you can pair this with Jeeves, but with Jeeves you have to end your turn, but with this you have to attack. So Jinzo gives you max free cards in your hand. It's a very good card for aggro or any other classes that get their cards very early on the board and don't have draw mechanic. So maybe rogue or druid or warrior. It's still a very good card. And the last card is Mayor Nogginfogger. 9 mana, 5/4. All targets are chosen randomly. You can compare this with Mogor the Ogre, but with this card, even the spells are chosen random targets. It will be very insane. You will see a lot of memes, a lot of new strange videos with this card in play, but it's not very good, but not very weak at all. Because of the stats, the opponent can kill him very fast, but if you play it on a board without minions, so it will die very fast. But it's still a very interesting card and very good. And with that concludes the review of all the cards from Mean Streets of Gadgetzan that will come on 1 December. Please, if you want, I will do a card pack opening of the new packs of this expansion. Until then, don't forget to have fun, guys, and see ya!